Starkville is mourning the loss of a bright young woman, and investigators are working to find out why she died. 18-year-old Lake Little died Saturday after the plane she was flying crashed on a golf course in Oxford.
The National Transportation Safety Board held a press conference this morning in Oxford. Our Cash Matlock was there and has the latest details on the investigation.
Just beyond this tree line is the scene of the plane crash. Now, investigators say they'll be here for the next several days, collecting what they refer to as perishable evidence, as well as looking into several other factors.
Three main things we look at are the pilot, the aircraft, and the airplane. So we're going to ask the Civil Air Patrol for the pilot's flight history, flight training. The airplane, we're going to ask for the maintenance history on the aircraft, and the weather that was occurring at the time we can get from the local airport over here. It's recorded.
Investigators say there were also several eyewitnesses to the crash, and they want to know what those witnesses saw and heard.
From initial statements, we were told the aircraft was climbing out and made a turn and was slow and descended impacted terrain.
Investigators believe pilot Lake Little was in the process of a round trip from GTR Airport to Oxford and back to GTR when the aircraft went down. There was no black box on board the airplane, but they will be using other measures to learn more about what caused the accident.
We're going to request radar, and hopefully the radar track of the flight will give us some indication of what the aircraft was doing during its flight. We're going to ask air traffic control if they've got records of communications with the accident airplane.
Now, there is no official timeline on the investigation. Investigators say it could take anywhere from the next several days to several weeks to review all of the evidence. Reporting on the Ole Miss Golf Course in Oxford, Cash Matlock, WCBI News.
And to add what Cash just said, it could take 6 months to a year for an official final report on the accident. Little was a student pilot with the Civil Air Patrol. Her friends say her dream was to become a professional pilot.